Flosstube.
Hi, Flosstube.
Today is Saturday, September 19th, and we're here on another gorgeous, almost fall day.
In New England, yeah. We are BosStitchers. I'm Jane.
I'm Chris.
And we're happy to have you here.
Thanks for joining us today. So we almost thought we weren't going to be filming this morning, Jane.
Yes, I thought that maybe we weren't going to be filming this morning because I realized that, so my birthday is this coming week, and we had talked about having a birthday party for me today, and then actually changed it to next Saturday. And I thought it was today, so I texted Chris saying, oh, we can't film on Saturday because it's my party. And she texted back saying, are you sure? So anyways, I was wrong, and I guess it's our really old age. So anyway.
We won't say how old.
No,
Jane?
no, please.
Okay,
please.
All right.
Let's
all right.
not. Let's keep our viewers guessing. So.
All right. Well, with that, Jane, would you like to throw out the first stitch?
Play ball!
I would love to. So last time we talked about the Mayflower and the Mayflower starting its voyage to the New World, and I started the Coming to America, and I can insert a picture of the chart. A lot of people at our LNS, which is the World in Stitches, are doing the chart on a 36 or some 40 count, but we have a fabric that was purchased from Seraphim, and it's called Nantucket, and it's a beautiful blue. And a lot of the stitchers at my LNS are doing it on this fabric. And I will show you where I am. So I've done a number of the names, a little bit of the border. And I am going to really try to push to finish this within the 66 days. I have a long way to go.
You make great progress, though, Jane.
It may be some long nights of stitching for me to be able to do that, but anyway, so that's where I am with that.
I just love that blue fabric.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Yeah.
It is very pretty. With the blue, I think I will have to change some of the called for blues, just so that they show up a little bit better on this fabric, but we'll see when I get there. And then the second whip that I had is I'm doing this one from Thistles, and this is the Pilgrims setting sail. I have a very small start on that, but I also started this on the 6th. So again, just a small start, and I would really like to finish this by the 11th, November 11th also, but we'll see.
My money's on you, Jane.
Yeah,
I think you're gonna.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So
yeah,
that's it for my whips.
Oh, okay.
What do you got, Chris?
All right. Well, I've got a familiar one. I'm still plugging along on Santa, A Gift of Peace by Lavender Lace. It's an oldie, and I got some good progress.
1996,
1989.
I think? Oh, 89.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. But I had
It's almost as old as me.
good. I had some good progress this time.
Oh, that looks great.
Yeah, I got a lot
at the
of
basket.
the basket done. I just have
Yeah.
a couple more things to go back in and fill in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the bow on this side, and I'm now starting on the one on the other side. And I know what I probably should do is put Santa's head on. And I know that I am kind of putting that off, but I did count this out because, you know, my fear from the beginning with this one was that I had perhaps put it down 30 years ago when I encountered a big mistake or something. But I did count it out, so I do think that there's room for Santa's head to fit in here.
Thank
so,
God. That would be a tragedy.
It certainly would, yes.
A stitching tragedy.
That it would. So I did say last week how I know it really isn't very interesting when I only got this same one to pull out every week. So I did get a very little start. I had picked up this Mill Hill kit of pomegranate, which I really like. And I just have a very little start. Oh, I'm gonna need the white on that one. Very little start on that. I got a little bit of that background color done. So this is a fun one, a nice, easy one to carry along.
Yeah.
So I hopefully will make a little progress on that
That's
too.
nice. And you bought everything for that. You have the
Yeah,
frame
I got
and
that
everything,
right.
right?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's it in the whips for me.
Okay. So small.
Any finishes for you, Jane?
I do not have any finishes, but I have a couple of FFOs.
Oh, okay.
So
Let's see them.
as you know, I was working on the JBW Seaside Series, and my really, really, really good friend Janet is getting back into sewing, and she told me that she would make pillows for me out of the Seaside Series. So I have a few here, and the first one I'll show you is the crab.
Oh.
So,
What do I say every time? I think that's my favorite.
Yeah. This one's really cute.
That is adorable.
And look at the fabric on the back.
Perfect.
Perfect. The trim on here is Lady Dot Creates.
That is great.
And I just love it.
I know. Perfect
I
colors. Everything.
Yeah, yeah. And then the other one that she did for me was the sea turtle. Again with the, these are little like I don't know if they're pom-poms or not, but the trim is really cute.
I love those lady dot finishes.
Yeah, yeah, they're really beautiful. And then same fabric on the back, but she cut the turtle out. So I just love this.
Nice work for both of you.
Yeah.
Stitching and finishing.
Oh, but the finishing really makes it, I'll tell you. And then the third one that she did for me was the Dolphin. And we got the blue rickrack here with a really pretty blue fabric.
That's gorgeous.
On the back.
And that just looks like that dolphin is swimming in the ocean. Yeah. Like you couldn't have made it more perfect than that.
So I love these. Thank you so much, Janet. I can't wait until you do the others for me. I will. The last one that I had to do was the Pelican. That was my whip the last time that we met. I will put in a picture of the finish of the Pelican. Janet has all of the rest of the Seaside series now, and I'm hoping to pick up some more of them this weekend. Okay. So
we can't wait.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. The thing that I was thinking of though is how am I going to display these? So I know that a lot of people have dough bowls. And that's kind of what I'm thinking of. So if any of you have any suggestions on how I can display these, or if you have any ideas of, dough bowls that I could take a look at. I really
Has to be
would.
a pretty big one.
Yeah, it's got to be a big
Yeah.
one. Yep. But I would appreciate it if you could just let us know in the comments if you have any ideas for me.
Great.
All right.
Those
Any
are
finishes,
lovely.
Chris?
I'm afraid not, Jane.
No. Okay.
I've come up short there.
Yeah. Well. How about you want to go to haul?
Sure.
Okay.
I always love haul.
Absolutely.
Last week I mentioned how I am anxious to join a sale that either was started or at least joined in by Erin at 2 Martini Stitcher. And I think I got one of
Help you.
everything here, don't I? I think those are the doubles.
Oh, okay.
And that is for Ink Circles, Quaker Genetics. And this is slowly coming together for me. I've had to go to 3 different sources for all the materials here. So I had the pattern, and this week I got in the threads from Everything Cross Stitch, and it's cherry bark, which I love.
up against this.
Okay. Oh yeah, thank you. Buttermilk and espresso bean. Whoops. And there's one more, say a greenish one, Otter Creek, that they were out of. So I heard Erin say she was substituting Spanish moss for that. So I've ordered that, and I'm waiting for that to come in. And I'm really waiting for the fabric to come in, hopefully this week, from 123 Stitch. And I got a violet 28 Lugana, woodland violet, I think it's called. So I think that'll be really nice.
Yeah.
And I'm making that for my favorite scientist, my daughter. And I was very excited this week. She texted me, and she said that she was thinking that, this winter is probably going to be pretty long and a lot of time spent inside. And she was thinking that she would do a latch hook and asking me for suggestions on that. So my biggest suggestion was come over and shop at my house since I have many, many untouched kits available. From Hirschner's mainly, so I think she will be doing that. And I said to her, "What's next? Cross stitch?" So
Yeah.
I can always hope, anyway. The next item is something that Jane and I both participate in, and that's Color in Cotton's Thread Club. And I believe we've both done the 2 packages of 5 every other
Yeah.
month.
All colors.
And all colors, that's right, that's what they call it. And
I get mine every month. I get fabric every other month. So
okay.
So let's see.
These are just gorgeous.
We have lilac
And tusk.
and celery. Hold that up a little closer. There we go.
And boysenberry. Love that one.
And purple geranium. Variegation in that's really pretty.
Yeah, that's nice. Nimbus. Well named.
Pumpkin patch, which I cannot wait to
I
use on
know.
something.
There's a lot of projects calling for that. Portobello. Nice neutral.
And then Caribbean, which is actually the floss that I used for my sea
I
turtle.
thought that looked
Yeah.
familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last but not least, ivy.
Yeah.
Nice,
That's nice.
nice basic green.
I
So that
cannot-
was fun. This was
I-
my first one, so this was fun to get.
I cannot wait to start using all of those.
Me neither. All right, and other than that, as Jane mentioned, we were at our local needle workshop last Saturday. We had a stitching day there, and I couldn't leave without this. This is I Stitch Alone at Midnight by Abby Rose Design. Hopefully that's showing up okay there.
Yeah, looks good. I love it.
It's calls for a number of weeks and gentle arts threads, and it's done on Picture This Plus murky linen. So I'm waiting for that murky linen to come in at 123. And my last purchases were from when I bought that thread for genetics at Everything Cross Stitch. They happened to be having a sale on Halloween things, so I had to pick up a few. This Old Crows, an old imaginating pattern.
It's 2005.
I said to Jane, hopefully other people will share this thought, but I thought that would be a fun thing to do for our craft group and have our picture taken in front of that. This is a hindsight called Opulent.
Wow.
And I just love that with the raven and how I love their use of like the buttons, and there's a little charm in there with a trick-or-treat bag, and that looks pretty quick
Does it come with the charm?
Yeah, it does. Looks pretty quick to
it comes
stitch
with the
up.
button too.
Yeah. And
That's
because
really
I can
cute.
never get enough pumpkins, I'm showing this the right direction yet. This is a hands-on design. Hey there, pumpkin. That should be a quickie.
Yeah. I like the white pumpkins
Yeah.
too.
And as Jane reminded me, I really like this Luminous Arts one,
Yeah.
A Raven's Reply, because
Yes.
I apparently bought that last year also at Galleria. So we're both going to have a chance now to stitch this one up.
It's nice though. It's very nice.
I guess I liked it just as well this year as I did last year.
Exactly. Yes. You have a
And
couple of
that's
the
it
other
for
birds
me.
from Luminous Arts too.
I
so,
bet I do.
yeah.
And I'm not going to buy any more until I find them. You did a little shopping last week, as I recall.
Yes, I did do a little shopping. So, our LNS has started having stitching groups again. It's very well managed,
Yes.
and you have to actually sign up to go. We're socially distanced, so it's very nice, and it's great to be back in the shop, and it's great to see everybody again. The thing about our LNS is that she has a lot of really great charts, like older things, and I love just rummaging through the boxes at the shop, just trying to find. I kind of like older patterns sometimes. I like things that are kind of like a little offbeat. So I was rummaging through, and I happened to find a few little treasures.
It was a treasure trove.
Yes. So this is one. This is from Funk and Weber Designs. It is called The Great Outdoors, and let's see. Does it have a copyright on it? 2000. Yep. But I like this.
I love that.
It's a little camping motifs, alphabet camping motifs.
Go nicely with those new Western ones you showed last week. Yeah.
So I really like that. So
Yeah,
I had to have that.
I like that too.
And then I found this old Sue Hillis chart, and I should have checked the copyrights on these before we started, but this is 1998, and this is Sue Hillis. It's called Good Morning, and it's a farm with some chickens on it. It also comes with the chicken button I really like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and I've never seen it before.
No,
And it's
that was
a
a great
Suhillis,
find. Yeah,
so
can't go wrong with Suhillis.
you can't go wrong. I like that.
Yeah.
The last thing I found was a booklet of Norman Rockwell called Childhood Memories. And
Lots of classics in there.
yeah, lots of classics. So here's the designs in there. And I'm finding that I have a lot of charts that have beagles on them. And I have two beagle girls. And I was thinking, like, instead of doing all kinds of charts with beagles,
Yeah.
then what I would do is maybe I'll make a beagle sampler.
Oh.
So I could take,
that's a great
I could take
idea.
like little beagles from all kinds
Yeah.
of patterns that I have and put them on one piece of fabric.
That's a great idea.
So that's...
And those beagles won't be going through the trash and running away.
No, exactly. Exactly. I won't have to put any child-proof locks on our doors so that they can't get into the trash. Yeah. So, so that was my haul.
Yeah,
So
that's it.
yeah.
I did purchase a BeStitchMe winter box.
Oh.
Yeah, and that will be coming in December. So I thought that would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
I think it's, there were different levels, and I got the basic one, and I think that will be 5 cuts of material, and I chose 28 Lugana. So that will be a nice little treat when that arrives in the mail.
Yeah.
And I also subscribe to, I have to say this right, Punch, Needle, and Primitive Stitch magazine.
That's a great magazine.
Yeah. I took a peek at the digital copy, but I'll be getting the hard copy as well, so that'll be fun. I know this month has something by Real Housewives, and I think Teresa Kogut, I think she's a pretty regular contributor there. And they just had some great designs. And some of the punch needle looked terrific, but no, I'm not starting that too, Jane.
Yeah, famous last words.
Right.
So, what about plans?
Plans. Well, I'm going to keep working away on Santa. I'd at least like to get the right-hand side of that bow done and maybe start on Santa's head. So
Now that you know you have enough fabric
now
for
that
it.
I know I have enough, I think I'll go with that. And then I'll keep at my little pomegranate there, and who knows, maybe I'll even pull out another little something to start.
Keep going.
Maybe I need an official fall start, right?
Well, you know, like I said, I want to do the 66 days of coming to America,
Yeah.
but fall is calling to me. Oh, I
Yeah,
have some. Yeah, I have. Well, I have a couple
something
of.
or many
I
things
have.
in
Well, I
mind.
have I have that. Have that other Suhillis, Hello Autumn,
Oh,
the
I
truck.
love that one.
Yeah, so
That's
I
one of my
have that
favorites.
as a whip that I would really like to pull out a little bit anyway. So maybe that, and I mean this I really want to stitch with today. So I might have to find something to do with Pumpkin Patch. So.
And Jane and I were also mentioning, although we don't intend to be political, we're very sad at the news of Ruth Bader Ginsburg's death.
Yeah.
And I was saying I might have to hop on the internet and find a cross stitch of her today.
Yeah.
And Jane already has one, so.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very sad. Just a brilliant woman. Brilliant. So my plan for the week is to have a birthday start. And it's actually a birthday restart because I started it last year at Galleria. and it is a Heaven and Earth Designs, and it is Little Drummer Boy, and the artwork is by Donna Gelsinger, I would say. But I love this design. I think the animals are so cute. Anyway, I started it last year on my birthday, like I said, at Galleria. I started it on a 25 count, and I was doing it I started it as 1/1. Well, I tried 1/1 before I even started it. I tried 1/1, and I didn't like the coverage. So then I changed it to 2/1, and that was really just too thick. So then I put it aside because I couldn't decide really what I wanted to do. And finally, I decided that I would do it, instead of on 25 count, I would do it on 28 count. I tried 1/1 on 28 count, and I like it. The problem is that there's so many dark colors in here that I really felt like I needed good coverage. So I've decided on the 28 count. It's going to be 1/1, and I will be starting this again on Monday. So we'll see how far I get on that. I probably won't get too far, but I do want to start it. Like I said, most of my stitching will go into the Coming to America and the Pilgrim Fathers sailing from Delfshaven. So I'd like to try to finish both of those by the 11th. We'll see how far I get.
Oh, that's a good goal.
Yeah.
And we might be seeing Little Drummer Boy in your next birthday too.
Yeah.
with substantial progress.
you might be seeing Little Drummer Boy for my next 10 birthdays. Yeah. So yeah. Thanks, Chris.
Well, we'll look forward to the progress.
Okay. All right. Excellent.
That is a beautiful piece.
So I think that's it. So,
I think so.
again, thank you for joining us on this beautiful fall day in New England, and we hope to see you next time. Please feel free to comment. We have I'll link I'll post our Instagram account in our email at the end of the video. Anything we've spoken about, I will put in the description box below. So until next time, thank you very much. And
happy stitching.
Happy stitching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.